right there for Fernando Alonso. Oh, dearie me.
It looks spectacular from the outside, but from the inside it didn't look that bad. Yeah, I think on the second impact, when I was going backwards, I think with the legs I touched the wheel and it got broken. So I think if you touch with another part of the body, maybe it's different, but the legs normally are quite strong. So yeah, stronger than a steering wheel. The cars are normally quite digital. It's on-off. So you got the grip and suddenly you have nothing. So in that moment you are just a passenger. You are running in a bubble of air and there is no grip. So once that happens, normally you back off, you lift off, you keep steering, but it doesn't matter much what you are doing with the steering wheel, and you just hope that it's enough to do that corner, and then you back off and you box or whatever. So at this time, I'm still hoping that nothing maybe happen, or I will be close to the wall but not touching it. But yeah, it was. You are just a passenger in that moment. I think so far the project is challenging, as we knew. This is one of the most challenging races in the world. So it's impossible that it's going to be easy.
Yeah, this is tough. This has been tough. We're a small team and very young team to gel, and we're doing all that gelling on the hoof right now, rather than have all that time. All of these, these great teams that we're up against. Indianapolis can be a cruel place. Then we found later on we had a broken engine, and so on, and what we had to work through that night, and then unfortunately that cost us an entire day as well.
I didn't know exactly what happened because they told me to be ready at 11, then to be ready at 1, then 2:30, then 4 o'clock, and then 5 o'clock it rained. So I don't know exactly what issues we found building the car, because it seems all okay in the morning to run at 11, and then we didn't run in the whole day. So it should be okay, but yeah, we have little margin now.
If you guys fire up, I'll be in the pit stop.
I mean, the lap is flat. Yeah. And it's 2:26. Yeah.
The car has now improved, and after the accident the other day, these guys have done a wonderful job. Indianapolis is a very unique track, 2.5 miles long, and all 4 corners look the same, but they drive very differently. I can tell you that from all my years' experience here. I know we're getting close, because when you see the car come off of turn 4, and I'm standing way down at turn 1, the length of the front straightaway here is 5/8 of a mile, and I'm looking through binoculars. I can see what's going on. The car should look like it's about ready to hit the wall, and it goes through the turn, it connects at the very last second, and it comes off the wall. When the car starts to look like the driver's about ready to hit the wall, then you're getting close. We're starting to get in close to that bullseye about what we need. We're in the window a little bit. Need to keep tuning on the car and get the car to a point where it's comfortable for Fernando to drive and then go qualify.
What a day for qualifying here in Indianapolis for the 103rd running of the Indy 500.
That's what you do in qualifying. You reduce the wing level to reduce drag so you can go faster. But the downside of that is that the car has less grip, and it becomes very, very, very difficult to control, very much on the edge. And typically, you want to drive the car in those conditions as few laps as you can.
I can't tell you how brave Fernando is to get in a car in those situations and just go for it.
Nice and steady on the wheel. That's the best I've seen it look at Townsend.
There is so much less aggravation in the hands. It's much smoother.
So Alonso gets pushed out. to 31st. And again, yet again, he's in the unfamiliar position of the outside looking in.
It's me a heart attack every lap. Alonso in the car, not getting out. He's been in there for about 3 hours now. He hasn't gotten out of the car. They've run it back and forth and back.
And Fernando Alonso, he's going to have to come back another day.
I think we didn't have the speed. So yeah, we are where we deserve today, and hopefully tomorrow we have another chance to be in the race. And if we can take it, okay. If we don't take it, it's because we don't deserve it.
I have been a McLaren fan at Indianapolis since 1970. I was 13 years old. Bruce would talk to me over the fence, and then after the race, I got to go into the garages, and I spoke with Bruce. I said, Mr. McLaren, I'm such a big fan of your team. Is there any way I could get one of your team patches? And Bruce asked Tyler for his helmet bag. He reached into the helmet bag and gave me a patch. And to this day, it's one of my most cherished things. And 3 days later, Bruce was killed. And I've been a McLaren fan ever since.
Only McLaren is the only team in motorsport that won the Indy 500, won the Le Mans 24 Hour, won Formula One championships. You can only do that if you try. To be here and at least try, you know, it deserves some credit.
So from Saturday to Sunday, it was clear that we needed to make some wholesale changes, and that's what we did. And again, Fernando went into qualifying, which a car that he didn't know how he was going to handle. So he went going turn one for the first time, not knowing exactly how the car was going to feel when, you know, you look at the telemetry traces and he's flat, which not only is incredibly brave but and committed, but is, you know, demonstrates the skill that Fernando has.
Has he knocked Alonso out? He has! Racing are in the Indy 500.
Just pain, a lot of pain, you know. I've been doing this since I was a teenager, you know, for over 35 years, and it's as much pain as I ever felt in motorsports. I want to start tomorrow, and I want to meet this challenge head on. I want to come back.